Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sue with Homesteading with Sue, and today I'm going to do a recipe from Valerie Bertinelli. It is a one-pan honey mustard chicken thighs recipe. It calls for 6 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. I'm actually doing 5. I've got some kosher salt here, some freshly ground black pepper, vegetable oil, a half a cup of Pinot white wine, 1 14-ounce bag of pearl onions, 4 cloves nicely sliced of garlic, a fourth of a cup of chicken broth, 3 tablespoons of honey mustard, 8 ounces of baby bella mushrooms quartered, and a tablespoon of fresh thyme leaves. And I also have some frozen peas. So first off, we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of oil into my pan. I'm going to turn my pan on. That'll help wonders, I'm sure. And then I'm going to go ahead and salt and pepper these thighs. The skin side I'm going to put down, so I'm going to salt and pepper those first. I have already pat dried these thighs. I'm going to go ahead and put them skin side down. I'll wash my hands. All right, so to be honest, I probably overcrowded my pan. I hope I didn't, so hopefully it'll get brown. I can hear it starting to do something anyway. And then it definitely says do not overstuff your pan. Depending on the size of the chicken breasts or thighs. Oh, and then you put salt and pepper on the other side. Okay, it says to cook the thighs for approximately 4 to 5 minutes until they're easy to come up. I think I'm going to let them cook just a little longer. Maybe I should have did this in 2 batches. I'm going to need a plate to set these aside. And then when it easily releases, go ahead and flip them and cook them for another 2 minutes on this side. And then we will remove them from the pan and start to cook the other stuff. Yeah, I really think I overstuffed my pan. So I'm going to go ahead and cook them a little longer. They don't have to be cooked all the way through because they will be put in the oven. Okay, and then once we remove them and set them aside, we're going to turn down the heat to medium heat and add the white wine. And we're going to scrape the bits of that are stuck to the pan off. I'm going to go ahead and take them off. Probably get something other than these pair of tongs to scrape it with too. Alright, so now we're going to put in the white wine. We're going to cook it until the alcohol smell comes off. Which will be about a minute. I've got my onions. And then add the frozen onions and garlic. And cook it until it's fragrant. And then it says to add, after that, we will add the 2 tablespoons of honey mustard and the chicken stock. How are you guys doing? The weather's getting warm here in Oregon, or at least I think it's warm. Others disagree with me. And I'm just going to eyeball the 2 tablespoons of honey mustard. Come on. Oh, I can smell the garlic now. It's starting to smell good. Okay, and then we will add the chicken stock. Did I already add the chicken stock? No, it's right there. And the 2 tablespoons of honey mustard. Stir it together. stir until it becomes well combined, and then add the mushrooms. All right. So now it says to add the mushrooms, and the thyme, and then it says add the mushrooms and thyme leaves to the skillet and stir or to coat mushrooms in the mixture. Okay. Smells good. Okay, looks like it's nice and combined to me. So now we are going to turn off the heat. I'm going to go ahead and unplug it too. And now I'm going to nestle the chicken into the mixture. Okay, now I'm going to make a mixture of 1 tablespoon of honey mustard and 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm going to stir it all together. We're going to brush the mixture on the chicken breast. All right, now we are going to transfer the chicken to the oven and cook until the veggies are browned and the chicken is 165 degrees. About 35 to 40 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in and I'll be back. Okay, so I have the chicken in the oven, and after we remove the chicken from the oven, we are going to remove the chicken and turn the chicken off, remove the chicken from the oven, and add the frozen peas, stirring slightly to submerge them in the sauce. Return the skillet to the oven and until the peas are heated through 2 to 3 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, when I do that, because my pan's kind of full, I'm going to go ahead and remove the chicken and then put the peas in and then add it back to the oven after that. All right, to go with dinner tonight, I'm going to make a broccoli tomato salad. I've already got the broccoli cut up into bite-sized pieces. I have 2 Roma tomatoes I diced. And then it takes a package of dry Italian salad dressing. And then some mayonnaise to your liking. Extremely easy to do. I used 2 smaller heads of broccoli. Probably should have maybe used a bigger bowl. Excuse me. Make sure it's all nice and mixed together. I'm going to add just a little bit of the salt to the top of it and mix it in. And a little bit of black pepper. Not much though, because it's freshly ground and it'll be really overpowering if you do too much. You always have to have a bite to see if it tastes right. Perfect. So I'll be back in about 28 minutes with the chicken. All right, so they have cooked for 40 minutes. I'm going to see what they temp at. All 170 and above. So I'm going to go ahead and remove them from the pan. Then I'm going to go ahead and add 1 cup of peas to this. Mix it all together. And I'm going to go ahead and stick it back in the oven for a couple minutes with it turned off so that the peas get cooked. All right, while we're waiting for the peas to get cooked, I'm going to go ahead and put chicken thigh on my plate, a little bit of this broccoli tomato salad, I'm just waiting for the peas to get done. But while we're waiting for that, I'll go ahead and taste the chicken. Tastes good. So now I'm going to pull out those veggies. And it says to plate the chicken and veggies and top off with the pan sauce. All right. Very tasty. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.